Hi guys.
Hey, Johnny.
How y'all doing?
So, I guess this could have gone one of two ways. Urban could have gone a little easier than your usual Tuesday because all the adrenaline, all the energy you spent on Saturday, or he could have doubled down and made things Monster Tuesday appropriate for Halloween. Which one was it?
Every Tuesday is a Monster Tuesday. It's Toughness Tuesday, as we call it. So I mean, we don't. No matter how the game went or nothing like that, we never shy away from that. And it's always hard on Tuesdays.
So this was a typical Tuesday? Because
Oh,
he
yeah.
had said if he thought you guys were going to lose focus, he was going to go atomic. Those were his words. He did not go atomic, is what you're saying?
No, I mean, it wasn't nothing different. It's the same Toughness Tuesday, as always.
How hard is it to refocus following that with a tough Iowa team coming in?
Not really hard. I mean, we're elite warriors, so I mean, once that assignment is over, I mean, we lock into the next one.
Hey Johnny, we talked to you in the preseason about your decision to come back and how that almost didn't happen. Could you imagine not being here right now?
Yeah, I actually said it to P after the game. It's kind of a little emotional moment. I told him, like, I almost quit. So, I mean, I just couldn't imagine not being here right now for a game like that.
Where would the team be without you?
Oh, the team would have been the same place. I mean, I'm just a piece of the puzzle. I mean, we still got a bunch of guys that can do, who are capable of doing what I did at any moment.
Do you feel like you're becoming a bigger piece of the puzzle? I mean, 2 touchdown catches against in a game, must-win game, etc.
I mean, sure, when your number's called, I mean,
Yeah.
make the play.
Hey, Johnny, when you were contemplating it last year, we've talked to you about this before and stuff, but what just got right about your knees? I mean, can you explain it to people, that it's kind of like hard to understand what you went through,
Man, one of my high school coaches told me one day I was going to wake up and I was going to be feeling completely fine. I thought that was a joke. I thought it was never going to happen, but I mean, one day I woke up and I felt good. So I mean, it's part of the rehab as well. I mean, I work really hard in the off season and rehab and things of that nature. I mean, so I mean, God bless me to be here. I mean, God has a plan for everybody, and I think this is my plan.
Did it all stem from I think you got rolled up on, your senior year in high school? I'm trying to remember what.
No, it was actually my 10th grade year in the summer of 707.
Yeah.
I got pulled down in a nasty little incident down in playing 707 in Florida. So, yeah, it all started there.
Yeah. But it nagged you all through high school, and even when you were playing 2 ways.
Yeah, that
your
sucked.
senior year.
Yeah,
but y'all got it done, I guess, that year. But how much were you gritting your teeth through all of that?
I mean, it was the same mentality. I know I had to do it for my brothers. I know I couldn't make it an excuse that my knees were hurting, so I just went out there and approached everything the same. Just took care of business.
Johnny, what do you see when you scout Iowa? Judging by stats, they have a pretty special defensive back.
Yeah, I mean, every week you watch the film, and I mean, the guy always sticks out. So they have couple of good DBs. I mean, they're tough. I mean, Iowa, they always been tough. They always will be. So I mean, we're just looking forward to going in there and making plays as usual.
The first rankings are coming out tonight. College football playoff rankings in about 20 minutes. What's y'all's approach to that right now? There's 5 games left for you guys if things play out right.
Take care of business. I mean, we can't really. That's not in our hands at the end of the day. I mean, we just take care of our business and do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah. But are you curious though to know where you stand in people's minds? I mean, I think everybody wants to be in the big picture one way or the other, right?
I think we're up there. I think we proved that. I mean, I know we took a loss early on, but I think we bounced back and proved what we can do.
Yes.
You said starting wide receivers. How much do you talk about what your role is on the sets?
We don't really talk about our roles. I mean, we just know when it's time to make a play and that ball is in the air and it's your turn, you better make that play. I mean, we don't really talk about numbers like that or whatever. I mean, we go to work.
But like in certain parts of the field, it seems like some people are better than others. Do you feel like you have a more defined area that, say, you get the ball versus another wideout gets the ball?
I don't know. I'll say 10 yards in, we probably throwing that thing to Benji. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. I mean, every guy's in our room is pretty talented. They can do anything you ask them to. So, I mean, it's just pick of the litter.
Like, where do you feel most comfortable?
Wherever. Just want the ball. I feel like I can make a play anywhere. So everybody in our room can do it. I mean, we see it every day. So just wherever you give it to him, just make a play.
Speaking of receivers' roles, Urban described Terry McLaurin as the team's spiritual leader. Do you see that? And if so, what is it that makes him so?
What do you mean spiritual?
That was what he said. Those were his words.
I know he prays every game day meal. I mean, he brings it. So, I mean, if that's what he's talking about, yeah, Terry's. He brings it. He's talking to us.
I think it probably means heart and soul of the team, of at least the wide receiving core. Do you see that?
Terry brings some juice. I mean, on that field, Terry brings a different side that people never see but us. So, I mean, he definitely has the energetic side of him.
Any comparison there to be made with your quarterback? Because he's a quiet dude in public, but we understand he's...
Yeah, he gets fired up. Every game, he gives the pre-game speech to us, and I mean, he brings it. He brings it as well.
Hey, Johnny. We all know the kind of numbers that they do here in State. But one of the things that stuck out to me was for 2 straight games, he's been completing over 80% of his passes. Like, is there, especially with the receivers, is there kind of, like, is something, I guess, in these last 2 games, is something clicking more than in games past? Because he's been on a roll since week 3, but especially in these last 2 games, have you seen something different between, I guess, in connecting with his receivers?
I haven't seen anything different, like practice-wise. I mean, in the game, it's just really a flow. I mean, you really don't know what guy's going to be in at the moment because of how we rotate. So, I mean, you just have to have that connection with everyone. And like I said, when the time comes, you got to be able to make that play, which he does at a high level.
And you kind of, it was kind of already mentioned, but Iowa gives up an average of 55.5% completion rate to opposing quarterbacks. Is there something, I mean, there's those 2 defensive backs for Iowa that are very special, but like, is there something that you're working on to kind of keep that streak alive, kind of that flow alive?
For us?
Yes.
We just, we go to work every Tuesday. We do the same thing. And it's just a way of life for us. I mean, we don't really change up much because all we do is go hard. I mean, so it's the same thing week to week for us.
There's so much talk about how JT has improved, but how much do you think you guys as a wide receivers, what are the ways that you guys have gotten better from maybe where you were against Oklahoma to where you are right now?
We've improved a lot. I mean, it's just every play out there we're trying to make. I think we're hungrier. I mean, we knew that, like, coming in, that a lot of people were down on us or whatever. So, I mean, we really felt like we had a point to prove.
Was there anything at the start of the year that you guys weren't doing well enough that you guys are doing now?
I don't think our connection was there how it is now. I mean, we're connecting on such a high level now.
Connection, that's a big deal for receivers, right?
Yeah.
What about our connection, Johnny?
Yeah. What about the defensive line?
You need to worry about your connection with your barber. You want to get that to your hair.
You don't love me, bro?
Yeah, I love you. Your hair.
Sometimes you just gotta let it grow out, man.
Cut it off.
Hey, Johnny, one other quick thing. Do you feel like, you feel like your burst is back? I mean, fully? I mean, what? You know what I'm talking about? I mean,
I never felt like my burst left. It was always my knees. I always felt like I was fast.
Yeah. I know. I mean, but you know, like I was talking with your high school coach today. You know, and he was talking about that. You know, just for me to ask you that, do you feel like that burst is there?
Yeah, I think just everybody get to see the burst now. That's the thing about it.
Yeah.
Everybody didn't really get to see it in the past. It's like high school. So I mean, it's always been there. It's just now out there being able to make plays and people can see it. It's on display.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Johnny. Thanks, Johnny.